Mastering motivation. It's not a feeling, it's a choice. Motivation. It's often misunderstood as a fleeting emotion, a momentary spark of enthusiasm. But, my friend, motivation is not about how you feel at any given moment. It's about a decision you make. When you ask yourself, do I want to do this? You're not really probing your feelings of the moment. Because, let's face it, most of the time, you won't feel like it in the moment you ask yourself that question. Motivation goes deeper. It's that unwavering certainty that this is what you need to do to become who you truly desire to be. If we consult the dictionary, it defines motivation as a reason or reasons for acting or behaving in a certain way. Notice that it mentions reason, implying logic and purpose, not simply a fleeting flavor of the day emotion. Hi, my name is Becks, and I help women that struggle with weight but are fed up with diet culture create their own sustainable eating plan that empowers them to reach and maintain their healthiest body weight, freeing them to feel confident and comfortable in their own skin. So my mission is to help women free up mental and emotional space in their minds and lives to fulfill their own passions, dreams, and missions. Setting a goal naturally triggers a mental checklist of what it takes to get there. That's where those gut instincts come into play. You yearn for something and your brain begins charting a course. But what often stands in your way? Hesitation, overthinking, and the sweet allure of comfort, security, and instant gratification rather than confronting the discomfort of the long-term journey. The goal may seem distant, the chasm between where you are now and where you want to be too wide, and you find yourself paralyzed. So instead of taking that crucial first step and acting, you find yourself waiting, clinging to the familiar, even if it's not where you aspire to be. In that moment, fear of the unknown trumps the discomfort of your current situation. But guess what? That's how you're wired, to prioritize safety, evade discomfort, and conserve energy in case danger strikes. So enter the power of a well-crafted plan. When you break down your journey into manageable steps, like building a bridge, one brick at a time over that seemingly impassable chasm, you shift your focus to the immediate task at hand, placing that next brick, taking that next step, and gradually, without even realizing it, you find yourself halfway across. Now, I won't pretend that you'll always feel like putting down that next brick. But you do want to get to the other side, don't you? So you made a conscious choice to cross that chasm because you want to reach your destination. I recently listened to an ultra obstacle race runner named Amelia Boone, who shared her secrets to conquering grueling races. One technique she swears by is chunking. Instead of dwelling on the entire 48-hour race looming ahead, she focuses on the first few miles or obstacles, thinking, just get through these. It's similar to how I approach marathon training. I'm currently gearing up for an 18-mile run this Saturday, but I don't spend my time dwelling on the full 18 miles. I chunk it into 3 manageable sections of 6 miles each. During the run, I sometimes just focus on simply putting one foot in front of the other and forcing myself to look up and enjoy the scenery. Quick side note, marathons and marathon training aren't necessarily the go-to solution for weight loss. In fact, they can be pretty tough on the body and even lead to inflammation. Without a solid foundation of healthy eating, you might even gain weight because of increased hunger. However, marathons are fantastic for mindset and building self-trust. The training is tough, and in my humble opinion, the toughest part of running a marathon, the training. It's character building, but I think it's more for the mind than the body. So, do I want to drag myself out of bed extra early to run for hours every Saturday morning for 3 months straight? Well, the night before, and as my alarm goes off in the morning, I can assure you the answer is a resounding no. As the runs get longer, they grow more and more intimidating. But what I do want is to finish the Athens Marathon without injuries. I want to experience the original marathon for its historical significance and the unique experience of running into that Olympic stadium in Athens, greeted by thousands of people waiting for their loved ones. And that's what I truly want. So you see, if you let your fleeting emotions dictate your actions, you're denying yourself future joy. Sure, you can't always control how you initially feel, but you absolutely can control how you act. Also, surrendering to the whims of momentary emotions robs you of a priceless treasure, self-trust. If you lack trust in yourself, no wonder you feel out of control. Imagine you promised a friend you'd do something for them. Would you follow through? And what if you didn't? How would you feel? And how would your friend react? How would they feel? Think about that, because oftentimes how we treat others is a reflection of how we view ourselves. Or maybe you're someone that treats others much better than yourself. Why is that? This doesn't mean that emotion has absolutely no place in motivation, because those gut instincts or feelings are vital for sparking desire in the first place. Interestingly, there have been studies done on people with brain damage that lose their ability to feel any emotions whatsoever. Their most common symptom is an inability to make decisions. They could state what they should do and list the pros and cons, but they could not make a choice. So it seems that even the decisions we think we make based on logic are influenced by how we feel, even if it's not immediately apparent. So while emotions can lead us to beautiful places and situations, they can set the desire for us. They can also hold us back, especially when it comes to making healthy choices in the moment. Often we don't feel like doing the right thing at that time. When I have a bowl of ice cream before me, my immediate emotion might scream, eat it. But do I truly want it? Do I desire that sugar rush, to use that precious willpower required to put down the spoon after a few bites, and the intensification of my craving? Maybe, sometimes I do, but other times I simply don't, so I refrain. So did you notice the power of that decision, the sense of control? It doesn't always happen, but that feeling of control that comes with awareness is like a muscle. It grows stronger with practice. Self-motivation thrives on the belief that you possess the power to influence your surroundings. Once you experience it, you'll want more of it. It's that positive feedback loop that transforms a one-time action into a steadfast habit. So change is not only possible, it's attainable. So is growth. Feeling confident and comfortable in your own skin is within reach. Don't let fleeting emotions rule your actions. Make decisions from the place of where you want to be. Think with the mindset of the person on the other side of that chasm. How will she feel? What will she do? Does she only live based off of the whims of her short-lived emotions? The chasm may appear super large right now, but start with one step at a time. Remember to look up occasionally to stay focused on your goal and to enjoy the view, because there is a magnificent world out there waiting for you. So that's a wrap for today. I hope you found this video insightful. If you have any questions or insights to share, please feel free to comment below. And if you found this video interesting, a like and a subscription would be greatly appreciated. Thanks for tuning in, and I will see you next time.